Hello, my name is Sierra Lupoy, and I am reading uucsj.org, Love is the Practice of Freedom. Social commentator, essayist, memoirist, and poet Bell Hooks, Nene Gloria Jean Watkins, is a feminist theorist who speaks on contemporary issues of race, gender, and media representation in America. Her many books include Ain't I a Woman, 1981, Talking Back, 1989, Killing Rage, Ending Racism, 1995, Outlaw Culture, 1994, and Remembered Rapture, 1999. In Black Looks, 1994, she writes, "It struck me that for Black people, the pain of learning that we cannot control our images, how we see ourselves if our vision is not decolonized, or how we all see is so intense that it rends us. It rips and tears at the seams of our efforts to construct self and identity and identify." In Outlaw Culture, Restricting Representation, 1994, Hooks advocates a progressive cultural revolution by means of repudiating all forms of domination in a holistic manner. In order to decolonize our minds, suggests Hooks, we must begin to surrender participation in whatever sphere of coercive hierarchical domination we enjoy, individual and group privilege. In the essay that follows from that book, Hooks proposes an ethic of love as the means by which we might be guided to turn away from an ethic of domination. In this society, there is no powerful discourse on love emerging either from politically progressive radicals or from the left. The absence of a sustained focus on love in progressive circles arises from a collective failure to acknowledge the needs of the spirit and an overdetermined emphasis on material concerns. Without love, our efforts to liberate ourselves and our world community are doomed. As long as we refuse to address fully to place of love in struggles for liberation, we will not be able to create a culture of conversion where there is a mass turning away from an ethic of domination. Without an ethic of love shaping the direction of our political vision and our radical aspirations, we are often seduced in one way or the other into continued allegiance to systems of domination, imperialism, sexism, racism, classism. It has always puzzled me that women and men who spend a lifetime working to resist and oppose one form of domination can be systematically supporting another. I have been puzzled by powerful visionary Black male leaders who can speak and act passionately in resistance to racial domination and accept and embrace sexist domination of women, by feminist white women who work daily to eradicate sexism but who have major blind spots when it comes to acknowledging and resisting racism and white supremacist domination on the planet. Critically examining these blind spots, I conclude that many of us are motivated to move against domination solely when we feel our self-interest directly threatened. Often then, the longing is not for a collective transformation of society, an end to politics of dominations, but rather simply for an end to what we feel is hurting us. This is why we desperately need an ethic of love to intervene in our self-centered longing for change. Fundamentally, if we are only committed to an improvement in that politic or domination that we feel leads directly to our individual exploitation or oppression, we not only remain attached to the status quo, but act in complicity with it, nurturing and maintaining those very systems of domination. Until we are all able to accept the interlocking, interdependent nature of systems of domination and recognize specific ways each system is maintained, we will continue to act in ways that undermine our individual quest for freedom and collective liberation struggle. The ability to acknowledge blind spots can emerge only as we expand our concern about politics of domination and our capacity to care about the oppression and exploitation of others. A love ethic makes this expansion, etc., etc., etc. Thank you, Bell Hooks.